Hi, my name is Josh Hunking. I'm an attorney in Oregon, currently sitting in Corvallis, answering a couple of hypothetical questions. These ones are a little bit more broad. The first one I've got is, why can't someone be tried twice for the same crime according to the Double Jeopardy Rule? The truth of the matter is, sometimes you can be tried twice for the same crime if the end result is something that doesn't have a proper trigger. So if you get a mistrial, you can go to trial again on the same case. So that's less than perfectly accurate to say that you can never be tried twice for the same crime. But if you take a case to trial and get an acquittal, then you can't be tried again for that case. And there's some other rules that go along with that. The purpose of the Double Jeopardy Rule is to prevent harassment by your government. It's already scary enough if you're accused of some sort of a crime, and the process is rough. If you're hiring an attorney, you're going to be spending thousands, tens of thousands of dollars to defend yourself in this case. Even if you don't have to pay for that, you've got a court-appointed attorney, it's scary. You're worried about what's my future look like. You've got the stain of, there's a public announcement of you've been accused of doing this. And a lot of people, for whatever reason, you were accused of stealing, you must have stolen, even if you're perfectly innocent. And even the law says that you're innocent until proven guilty. It's really, really rough. I've even going through a trial is pretty grueling, because you don't know until the jury comes back and says yes or no what it is that they're going to do. And so dealing with a lot of different people in a lot of different circumstances going through trial, I can tell you with near certainty, from the perspective of the criminal defendant, it is very, very, very stressful. Some people have been to even go through a prosecution. Some people have been incarcerated. They're in jail prior to that trial ever happening. And so they've, O.J. Simpson, you're sitting in jail until you get to the end of this trial. So the reason you want the Double Jeopardy Rule is that, look, I've already been through this process once and I got an acquittal on this case. You cannot keep harassing me with this stuff, even if you think that you can now prove it based on some better evidence. You should have got it to begin with before you brought me to trial the first time. It's just patently unfair to say that I have to go through this grueling process again. And also, at what point do you then say stop? If you don't say one acquittal, right? If I get 6 acquittals and I've been through trial, every year for the last 6 years, I've been to trial in this case and gotten acquittal every time. And just because my government doesn't like me, they keep prosecuting me again and again and again, and they get to stall my life and hold my life up by prosecuting me, even though I've been acquitted of this thing 6 times. They're never going to win the case. How many times should you be able to prosecute somebody if the end result of the case is an acquittal? I think once is probably good enough. The reason that the rule exists at all is because governments violate it. The thing that I often say is, why is there no rule that I can't jump to the moon and push it towards the sun? I think all of us agree that if someone were to jump to the moon and push it into the sun, that would be a problem for all of us. We've now lost the moon, and it's going to go crash in the sun, and who knows what the consequences are. But the reason there isn't a rule against it is because nobody's done it. And so when you look at rules like Double Jeopardy, they're usually born out of a government saying, or somebody doing the thing that we say, no, you shouldn't be able to do that. So born out of a system where, well, we lost that case, but we're going to try again. And that is why somebody under certain circumstances cannot be tried twice for the same crime according to the Double Jeopardy Rule. Until next time.